Hello everybody, I'm Dan. Welcome to my Java tutorial series. Throughout my tutorials I will teach you Java using just Notepad and the command prompt. The order in which my tutorials are organized on both my website at javacjava.com and my YouTube playlist is designed to maximize learning by building on concepts from prior tutorials. This tutorial is about the synchronized keyword and how it relates to instance blocks. And let's go ahead and open up my website, javacjava.com. Let's select begin, and I'm going to scroll all the way down to synchronized instance block. So this tutorial is a companion to my Synchronized Instance Method tutorial, and will demonstrate applying the synchronized keyword to a code block to make our instance method thread safe. You will need to watch the other tutorial prior to this one in order to follow along. I'll be giving the abridged explanation. So let's come down here and highlight the source code here. Control C to copy, or right click and select copy. I'll move the browser off screen. I'm just going to open up my command prompt this time, cd/cd java. I'm going to make a directory here, and I'm just going to call this one synchronized instance block. Okay, change directories to that. I'm going to notepad up synchronized instance block.java. I think I got that spelled right. That looks good. Okay, let's Control V to paste, and let's come up here and save this. All right, so exactly the same as the previous tutorial there. I'm just going to go ahead and pop right out of here and compile it real quick here, and let's demonstrate the issues with that. Okay. Oh, right off the bat, great. We get array index out of, and we got a null in here too as well. So that's very good there, right? So definitely not thread safe right at the moment there. So in this particular tutorial, the whole concept behind this tutorial is, let's imagine for a moment we don't have any way to change this particular class or its methods, right? Let's say we're importing it from some package, maybe it's a third-party package, maybe it's whatever, right? But anyway, we want to make our code thread safe without modifying this class or its methods. So our whole entire issue is this right here. When we're talking about the add method there, right? So let me show you how to do this. We're just simply going to create a synchronized statement. And the way we do that is we do the keyword synchronized. And then what we want to do is we want to, for basically like its parameter, oh wait, Josie. What did I just do there? All right, let's try this again. I'll make the whole code block here first, then I'll explain that. Okay. So we are enclosing our statement that we want to execute in this synchronized statement, or we'll call it a code block there, right? Now, we need to tell we need to basically specify, what do we want to place intrinsic, I keep saying intrinsic for some reason, but it's intrinsic locks on, or you could call it monitor lock too as well. And basically what we do is we just simply come up here and we put the reference variable to the class in there, to this object, right? So this refers to this this object right here, this instance list that's right up here, right? And so by specifying that, that'll basically add, an intrinsic lock every time add to list is invoked in any one of these child classes there, right? All right, so let me show you how that works real quick there. Let's come up here, let's clear our screen, let's recompile, and let's rerun, right? So we're perfect there on all our add. We got all of our stuff there, right? That is cool. Problem solved with that. All right. Oh, wait. There we go. We got that. But I'm trying to produce another error here because we don't have all of our problems solved, as I'm sure you're aware. Well, all right. Sometimes if we recompile it and then rerun it right after that, it'll give us some... It doesn't want to cooperate today. You know what I'm going to do? Same thing I did last time. I'm going to comment out this particular line, and then we should have greater opportunity to display the list and crash it all out, causing a concurrent error. Recompile that. Oh man, it just really is. There we go, finally. Okay, so we've got the Java concurrent modification exception. All right, now we're displaying the display list up here, and we got the synchronized down here. So display list is free to go ahead and, of course, all it does is go and displays the current value of the array list to the console there. But now if it's in the middle of an add list thing there, we've got our intrinsic lock on the add and the add list for this particular method there. But up here in display list, we don't when we're invoking that. So that allows it to say, hey, when I invoke this, I'm not even going to check to see if there's any locks. I'm just going to butt my head in there and go ahead and display it to the console there. Well, concurrent modification exception, right, basically means that the array list had not finished all of its stuff, like the base array may have been adding to it or something, so on and so forth there. But anyway, so we can simply fix that by enclosing this particular one up here too as well in a synchronized statement. Boy, if I could type today, I'll tell you what. Let's just save this now. All right, so now we've got that issue fixed. Okay, and you can even see some of our arrays don't have the whole entire thing in there. So that, of course, is because now it's not going on the concurrent error message anymore. All it's doing is it's saying, okay, when I'm invoking my display list, come down to the display list here, right? Oh, I'm checking for whether there's a monitor lock or an intrinsic lock on there, and if there is, I'm going to go ahead and change my state to blocking, right? And once that's off, it's going to be runnable, and I'll go ahead and display the list, even though obviously, the child threads are not all done at that point in time. A simple little fix on that, so we can just put the while statement in there, while thread dot active count is greater than 1, right? And just once we're down to 1, then that's just the main thread, and just do a semicolon on that. I could do the double bracket. Anyway, let's go ahead and recompile that. Run it. Oh, I'm just syncing it. Okay, here's a good one, right? Active threads 101, and you can see the orders out of there, but once again, we have all 100 of them populated in there. We built our mission accomplished. We built the array list with the numbers 0 through 99. Whatever order they're in is just basically determined by who knows what. Java virtual machine working with the local hardware to, threads and whatever. So we don't really care, but that basically fixes all the issues, and that's how to do it without actually, if you don't have access to this class or this methods, that's how you can solve the problem, by using the synchronized statements up here, and then passing, of course, an instance, right? Reference to an instance on that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that, and that concludes this tutorial. Thanks for watching.